Welcome to the Accounts Preferences demo. In this demo, you will learn how to choose and customize your preferences in your Desire to Learn account. At the end of this demo, you will be able to access and customize a variety of personal settings or preferences in your account. First, log in to your Desire to Learn account. Click on the drop-down menu arrow by your name in the upper right corner of the page. Choose Preferences. Notice the tabs across the top: General Preferences, Discussions, and Email. All tabs have good default settings, but they are customizable if you so choose. Remember that as you change tabs that are horizontal, Desire to Learn will automatically save changes for you, but it is always a smart idea to click the Save button after you finish making changes. Note that any changes you make will be for your account only. Any changes made here will carry through to all of your classes, for you only, not for your students. We'll look at a few of the key choices. At the top of the General Preferences tab, you can set the options for your font settings, dialogue settings, HTML editor settings, video settings, and several other settings. By default, your font settings are set to Verdana 10. If you change this setting, it will make all of the fonts across the whole system bigger or smaller, but only for your account. The dialogue setting is set to dialogues, which means that in a course, when you click on a content link, it will be displayed in the same window. This setting can be changed to pop-ups, which means that when you click on a content link, it will be displayed in a new window. The HTML editor settings defaults to using the Rich Text Editor, which supports text formatting such as bold, italics, and underlining, as well as different fonts, font sizes, and colored text, among other things. You can turn that off if you desire just plain text. By default, your language setting is set to US English. Currently, that is the only language offered, and your calendar is set up to start the week on Sunday. The time zone continent is set Americas and United States New York EST. If you travel and want to update Desire to Learn with your current location, you can change this setting. For example, Midlands Technical College is on Eastern Standard Time. If a student has a test due by 5 p.m. EST, but the student is currently in California, which is Pacific Standard Time, the student could change this setting. With this set to United States Los Angeles, Desire to Learn will correct the time so that the test is due at 2 p.m. PST, which is 5 p.m. EST. By keeping this up to date, all of the due dates and times will show for your time zone. Back at the top of the page, under the Discussions tab, you have the default settings for your display preferences in your Discussions tool in Desire to Learn. Here you can change the look of your discussion tool. Notice the question mark in a circle at the end of each line. Click on this to find more information about the choice. The threaded view option will display messages that go together indented under each other. The unthreaded view option will display messages in the order they are posted. The grid style option will display all message titles, and you must click on the titles to read them. The reading style option will display all of the messages, and you won't have to open them to read them. I will set up the display settings as Show the Preview pane, Message List View of Threaded View, Message List Style of Reading Style, and I will include original message text in replies. When you change these settings, it changes them for the discussion area in all of your courses. These settings can also be changed individually inside each course if you only want to change them for a specific course. This only changes the settings for you. It does not affect how your students see the discussion area. Under the Email tab, you may want to change the reply to email address, your email signature, and the forwarding options. When someone replies to an email that you sent them through Desire to Learn, it will go to the address listed in the Reply To box. If no address is listed, replies will go to your Desire to Learn email account. In the email signature field, click on the box, and then type in what you want to show at the bottom of each message you send. This field is the HTML editor box. You can make it smaller or larger by dragging the bottom right hand corner in or out. For more information on the use of the HTML editor tool, see the HTML editor demo. The forwarding option allows you to forward all of your Desire to Learn email to another account. Click the Forwarding Incoming Messages checkbox and type in the address for your forwarded email. Choose if you want the forwarded email deleted from your inbox. Remember that Desire to Learn email has a limit on size. Click Save and Close. You have now successfully set up your Desire to Learn preferences.